I never met my upstairs neighbor. That wasn't unusual. Lots of people in my apartment kept to themselves. What was unusual was that the landlord told me the unit above mine had been empty for 8 months, and yet every night at exactly 2:14 a.m. someone walked across my ceiling. Before I go any further, if you enjoy dark, chilling stories like this, make sure you subscribe to Dark Horror Stories. Hit the like button and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that might haunt your dreams. I moved into the apartment because it was cheap. Too cheap, honestly, but it was close to my college and my night job at a gas station, so I didn't question it much. The building was old, the hallway lights flickered, the elevator worked only every other day, but the building was quiet, too quiet. When I signed the lease, the landlord said, "You'll like it here, nobody above you, so it's peaceful." And at first, he was right. The first 3 nights were silent, not just quiet, but heavy, almost expectant silence, like the building itself was holding its breath. Then on the 4th night, at exactly 2:14 a.m., I heard footsteps above my bed, slow, deliberate, heavy steps, packing back and forth. I grabbed my phone, thinking maybe it was in my head, but the sound didn't stop. It went on for almost 10 minutes. Steppy, steppy back and forth, like someone was measuring the floor. The next night, the same thing happened, and the night after that too. Always the same time, always the same pattern, someone walking across the empty apartment above me. I told myself it was just an old building settling, but deep down, I knew it was. The next morning, I asked the landlord if someone had moved in. He hesitated, then said no, but there was something strange in his eyes. Not confusion, not surprise, fear. He didn't tell me everything, and I could feel it. That night I stayed awake, phone recording in hand. 2:13 a.m. silence, 2:14 am footsteps, clear unmistakable footsteps, shoes tapping across the ceiling. I went upstairs and knocked on the door while the packing continued. It stopped instantly. I waited, and then I heard it. Breathing, slow, deliberate breathing right on the other side of the door. When I said hello, the breathing stopped. Complete silence. I want you to comment right now. Would you have opened the door or left immediately? I want to see what you would do in my place. The next morning, I showed the landlord the recording. He didn't even listen all the way. He muted it halfway through and said, "If you hear it again, don't go upstairs." I pressed him. Finally, he admitted something that made my stomach drop. 8 months ago, a tenant had lived there. He worked night shifts, and he kept complaining someone entered his apartment while he slept. Police checked, found nothing. Then one night, he vanished completely. No signs of leaving, no forced entry, nothing. His belongings were still there. After that, every tenant below reported footsteps and moved out within weeks, except me. I bought a cheap security camera and pointed it at my ceiling, just to prove it was normal building noise. That night, 2:14 a.m. came and the footsteps began again, but something else happened. My closet door slowly opened by itself. The footsteps above stopped instantly, as if whoever was upstairs noticed. Then 3 knocks, directly above me, not packing, knocking. I froze, my heart pounding. I didn't dare move. The next day, I demanded the landlord open the apartment. He reluctantly agreed. When he finally unlocked it, the smell hit me first. Stale, heavy air, untouched for months. Everything inside was covered in dust, except for one path, a clean walking trail from the bedroom to the kitchen and back, step by step, matching exactly the footsteps I had heard every night. Then I noticed scratch marks on the inside of the front door. We searched every room, bathroom empty, kitchen empty, closets empty, until we opened the bedroom wardrobe. Inside, a hidden maintenance hatch. Narrow crawl space, dusty, but in the dust, fresh handprints, leading downward toward my ceiling. That night I didn't sleep. 2:14 a.m. came silence. I thought maybe it was finally over, but then slow steps inside my hallway, toward my front door. The handle moved slightly before stopping. I packed everything I could carry and moved out the next morning. A week later, the landlord called. He said the new tenant in my old unit filed a complaint, not about upstairs, but about footsteps coming from below. I still wake up sometimes at 2:14 a.m., and no matter where I move, the footsteps always follow. If this story sent chills down your spine, do me a favor, subscribe to Dark Horror Stories, hit the like button and share this video with a friend who loves realistic horror stories. And remember, comment below, would you have stayed in the apartment or run the moment the footsteps started? I read every comment, and your answer might surprise you. Stay safe and lock your doors tonight. #1